This poem's titled A Bitter Young Man. If you haven't dropped acid on a late morning in Los Angeles, listening through Kind of Blue on vinyl while painting single-act portraits of color-clashing vibrations, then that's one thing we don't have in common. But I could get over it because your smile looks the way that moment felt. I fell in love once, or I thought I did. I was young, and I like to think that I still am. But most days I wake up sore and sick of my meager accomplishments. I'm too lazy to lift weights to move mountains and far too large of a nerd to not think that becoming a superhero is still very much a possible life turn. More not than often I write poetry at the birthplace of morning, sitting half slumped amid sheets of linen and parchment, praying to whichever God will hear me, pleading for contentment. A word unknown to most writers. I'm a shitty fucking writer. And I curse too much. And I don't brush my teeth twice a day, every day, but I try. And I've heard that it never hurts to try, except trying really only worked up until the 3rd grade when my A for effort turned into a C- in conduct. It took me a while to learn how to listen. Sitting in Brooklyn, I write these words, though not quite sure where I am now. My mother has her paintings hung throughout our home, art personifying her, firm brushstrokes, confident lines. I'm no artist. My lines reflect hesitation, trembling, anticipating the moment I'm sure to make a mistake. This is one of those mistakes. I should have been in bed hours ago. Let me render that. I'm in bed. I should have been sleeping hours ago. My legs twitch every 25 seconds, and I'm fairly certain that's not normal, but far too self-conscious to have it checked. Most of my childhood is a vague blur of better decisions than those I make now. College edged the aging process of liver over brain. I've driven up and down both coasts of this country so frequently, it's amazing I don't feel comfortable anywhere, really. I fidget. And I fell in love once. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. She had dark hair. We'd sit, studying crossword puzzles between trickling water fountains and creaking swing sets. Her smile made homeless men wish they'd spent more time in the shower. She was Helen of Troy beautiful. And we don't speak these days. But I thought, sitting in Westwood, high as a kite, then that's okay. That contentment I was searching for, praying for, I may never find. But tonight, in Brooklyn, tonight, across California, someone, somewhere, has Miles Davis on their turntable, pastels strewn across a kitchen counter. If you ever have the chance to drop acid on a late morning in Los Angeles, do it. Just don't fall in love. It never ends well.